I know they can hear now.
Hello? Can you all hear now? Can you all hear now?
I know they can hear
Okay, great. Because we can hear ourselves, so we're hoping that you can too. So make sure. Hey, what's up, Snow? What's up, T from the D? Again, Tasha Bella, Pastor Gaddis. Tay Tay is in the building. My good sister Debbie Luna. I look a little dark. Mickey, can you adjust the lighting, please?
no. I don't know who you think you is. It ain't that type of budget.
Mickey,
Better
can
take
you
what you can
can
get.
you adjust the lighting just a little bit for
I got you.
me and Miss? Now we're gonna be all the way in the dark. Now they can't see nothing. I'm glad I got on this white hat. Lord have mercy. Shouts out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. We call him Spacely Sprockets, but today we're just gonna call him. Well, I did. I liked Margarita Mick from this morning, but you didn't like that. You liked it a guave Mick, but I liked Margarita Mick. So I see that. Mick, how you doing today, man? Are you doing okay,
Not really. But
Miss
I'm happy
Big?
to see Miss Biggs.
I'm happy to see her too. You scoot on up to the mic, Mick. Scoot on up, Miss Biggs. How's it going? Let me make sure we put this microphone out for you. There you go. You ain't even gotta move. Okay, make sure y'all can hear Miss Beverly clear.
It's going good.
It's going good.
It's going excellent.
You tired yet, Miss Bev?
Can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna tell the whole story.
It is. It's gonna tell it from A to Z, and I'm excited though. Yes. I am really excited about tomorrow, and I'm so glad. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie, so much for the super chat. Snow said we got another gate. After dark gate. Snow, they don't know what you're talking about, but baby, I do. and you crazy as hell. Hey, Casey. Hey, Miss Buford. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. No name. That's my brother. What's going on? No name. Donnell, yes, Donnell, what's going on? Make sure as y'all come in the room, y'all hitting that like button. We need you to hit that like button and share this out for me. Let it get shared to the masses. Let me go back and share some more. And then we're gonna get started. 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 Hold on, hold on, hold on. Change is coming. That's what I think about that song when I see you. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. You gotta hold on. Cause a change is coming. You can make it. Hold on, Miss Biggs. I know you tired. That's another church song. No, I'm not tired yet.
It's not over with. We're here for the people.
And you know what? It's so refreshing to hear you say that. And because I know you're not a politician. No. You know what I'm saying? You're not a politician. You're not about that wheeling and dealing and backroom deals. No. You're not all knee deep off into politics. You get something to say. I was raised on politics and it's in my blood. You are just a person that's trying to help the people. And when I tell you I can respect that so much, I can respect that.
Thank you.
And you walked up and down the 3rd Ward. I mean, your whole life, basically.
My whole life. Been over at the same house for over 40 years.
Ooh-wee.
I've been in the same house for over 40 years.
Ooh-wee. Yes, yeah. That house right there, everybody know the house. Yeah. And I know you got to be a little excited. I mean, you don't show that much emotion.
I'm a lot excited. The goal is to make the people whole.
Right.
Our people are lacking. They're doing so many different things, but they're not doing anything for the people or the resident of the city of Flint.
That's true.
Not just the 1st ward, but all the wards. Mm-hmm. They saying that we're doing excellent in the 1st ward. We're doing excellent in The second ward, no, you're not doing excellent. Because right around the corner from where you live at, there's trash, empty buildings,
Right.
houses that don't have roofs on them.
Right.
Uh, but you getting your 501c3s. Time
Right.
out for some of these council people 501c3s. Give the resident what they need.
Absolutely.
You know, you coming up with if you qualify. I shouldn't have to qualify if I've been in Flint all my life and I need a roof on my house.
Right.
There's no qualification to the roof. The roof ain't gonna change itself unless we get the help from the downtown.
That's true.
You know, I have to qualify. I have to have this. I have to have that. And what bothers me at this point is that you got the ambassador getting her house done by the city.
Wow.
Our house is not being done. Our house is not getting aluminum siding and windows put on it. That's not right. But then you tell the people that if you vote for me, Liddell is the one to hold the purse string. So that's you trying to buy people. I'm not here to buy nobody. I'm here to make sure the residents are taken care of.
Right.
And that's what we all should be doing.
Right.
It's sad.
It is. It's really sad, like you said. And I know personally, because you know how long we've been covering the city council meetings. But before we was covering the city council meetings, I would be down there. And Miss Biggs, you have been down to council for a long time.
Long time.
A long time.
Way before they put Eric out. Eric, they were saying it was Eric. Eric is gone. I went to church yesterday, and Pastor Overton say, they've been saying Eric. Eric is gone.
Yeah.
So what's the problem now?
What is the problem now? Hold on 1 second. Donnell Meredith, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. He said, vote Beverly Biggs Levy, 3rd Ward candidate for the people. I know that's right. So he said Mays is gone.
Mays is gone.
What's
so
your
what
issue?
what is the problem?
Mm-hmm.
So we know it wasn't Mays. We know for a fact it was
Right.
not Mays.
Right.
Even the mayor have said it to me out of his own mouth. If we get rid of Mays, we could do the work. Well, Mays is gone, Mayor. Why the
Right.
work ain't being done?
Right. Well, the work they want to be done is
Yeah,
getting done.
that's all.
But it's not reaching the people.
It's not reaching nobody. Not a light bulb,
Right.
not a roof, not a window, not a door. But you put somebody in a seat to say they're the ambassador and her whole entire house is done. Wake up, people.
Right. It's
Wake
time.
up.
It's time out for, like we always say, they playing in our face.
Yeah.
In broad daylight.
Wow.
They don't even try to hide stuff anymore, Miss
No.
Beverly. And it used to be back in the day. And you know, we've heard people come up and say, you know, we know y'all been dibbling and dabbling for years. But a little change got sprinkled on the people. They ain't sprinkling nothing.
Nothing.
Not a cent.
Nothing. And the people, Mick, I forgot you was over there. Mick,
No,
jump
you
in,
didn't.
say
No, you
something.
didn't. No, I was living y'all flow that y'all had going.
Put Mickey, come on the screen.
I
with
wouldn't
us.
dare. I'm in the back, and that's where I'm gonna be at.
All right, Mickey. So say
No
something.
name with the 499 said go bigs or go home.
I know that's right. Thank you,
Thank
no
you.
name.
Like,
Thank
did
you.
you see what she just said? Did you see? Did you listen to what Miss Biggs just said? Like, I like to listen to what people said. When the mayor, did it sound like a lady that'll get called down to the mayor office and forget about the residents?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I will not.
And you notice, and this is what I want to point out. She said no, she will not. She's not saying that she wouldn't work with the mayor, because we all know if you got an ounce of sense, you got to
You gotta
work
work with them. You have to work with the mayor.
You gotta work
You
with
have
them.
to work with your council people, but you got to work with them being fair
There-
around the board, being fair. And right now they are not. They are not fair. But you have to pray for them that's rightfully use you. So a lot of people don't understand that. You know, they done tried to do everything to take my name down. They done did the recall, re-elect. I had to buy new billboards because they had re-elect on it. You know, they want me to bow down. I cannot bow down, but I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
What's
will
your
be
slogan?
honest. Transparent today, trust tomorrow.
Right. That means she's gonna be transparent from day one, so you can gain her trust tomorrow. Transparency today, trust tomorrow. I love that. And I just love having like a normal talk with you. Just a normal talk. It's not like you gotta be scripted. Like we have no notes.
I have no
No
notes.
nothing. No
You don't
questions.
see me flipping through no papers.
Right.
You sure
don't-
that ain't
you
a
don't-
paper I just saw right there?
No, you don't see no papers over here. You see
I
my
know.
pocketbook. You don't see
Facts.
me flipping through no papers. I'm here for the people. If you got something to ask me, you can ask me. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I don't know, I'll try to find it out.
Yep, and I appreciate that. Just like when we had at the forum, we asked the question. You said, "You know what? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out." I forgot what the question was, but that's honesty.
Facts.
You know, because it's no way, and we've seen it done. Not just this year. We've seen it before. Like it's impossible for you to have an answer to every single question. If you had all the answers, you should have been on council.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to highlight or talk about anybody else. This is all about you, Miss Bev, and I'm telling you, Flint needs this victory. We need this small victory.
Yes. we do.
You need this small victory.
We got the victory.
Yeah.
It ain't
Oh,
no
that's
we
how you
need.
talking.
We have it.
Victory is mine.
It's mine.
That's it.
You
Says
know,
the Lord.
when they were talking that stuff about we don't want her in that seat, I said, let's do it all over again. Let's do it all over again.
Facts.
Let's campaign all over again. And I'll show you that I'll win that seat.
You changed the game with the billboards, though.
That's what it
I'm
was.
just letting you.
That's what it is.
Mickey, she changed the game with the
Nah,
billboards.
listen, no, she changed the game when she told them let's do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
too.
what I'm saying? She said let's do it again. You know, no too many people want to run it back. You see, the mayor had to go get somebody else.
Right, right. Key was like, we can't use Carrie Nelson. Tony Wiggins said the beautiful thing about Mrs. Biggs, is that she's from the neighborhood and she's accessible. You can reach out and touch her right in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And
Who
that's
else
a
was?
good thing.
That's,
Beverly Biggs Levy.
that's what I'm saying. You can see her. You gonna
I've
see
had
her.
a lot of people to call me and ask me, how can you do this or how can I get this? And I'll give them the information. If I don't know, I'll make a phone call and find out who got access to get roofs put on their house. Where do you go to, some lady need a handicap ramp. And I called the person, gave her the information. I'm not here just for, and they didn't even live in my ward. If you need something and I know how to get it, I'm going to get it for you. That's the way I work. I'm not trying to see who I did for what and who I did it for. No, I don't care who I did it for. We are here for the people.
And you started off on the right track already when you said they wasn't even from your ward, because it's been plenty of times where we've heard, you stay in your ward and I worry about my ward when it's council of the whole.
Facts.
And I like that, you know what I'm saying? Eric used to do the same thing, like, because I never pretended like me and Eric was the best of friends. And calling, who is your council person? At the time, it was Herb Winfrey. And, well, I help you, and call me in the morning at 8:30. But it's like
And that was
he
Eric.
did it because somebody needed help.
Yeah.
It's not about, okay, I know I was just talking about your ass last night.
Right.
But today you need help, and I'm going to help you. And I can respect him for that. And I respect you for saying, you know what, if somebody needs something, I'm going to do what I can do to help them out.
Yeah.
That's all we ask
have
for.
to share.
Oh,
That's just like a recipe. You know how to cook this, but you won't tell nobody because that's my secret. I don't have no secret recipe. All recipes is for everybody.
Right.
And that's how we have to be for the city council. The city council, you have to be for everybody. Not because I wore a T-shirt that said handkerchief Negroes. You in my ward and I need help, I'm supposed to help you.
Right.
Regardless of what you got on or regardless of what you do.
Right.
You still supposed to help the people. I don't have my head stuck up in the air like I'm too good to tell you how to get something.
Right.
We supposed to share. If you don't share it, you take it with you, you ain't got nothing. It's like, your kids coming up, I'm not going to tell you how to do that. I'm going to let you learn on your own.
No, that ain't
You're supposed
right.
to tell them
And guide 'em.
what wrong they're doing and what rights they're doing.
Right.
And our city councils are not that way.
I see a finger up
pause
in the
that
air.
1 second. Miss Biggs is being asked. Casey saying, do you need any help with anything tomorrow?
Yes,
Send in the chat.
I would need help with getting maybe people out to the polls, somebody to be in. I got Hasselbrink, not Hasselbrink. I got Foss Avenue, Burston Field House, and St. Andrews. And you got to have people to come and do so many hours a day. I'm not looking for one person to do from 7 in the morning to 8 that night. That's a lot. You know.
People have done it before.
Well, I got two that I got several that's got my back to help me out, but we can always use extra.
All right. And how can they get in contact with you or the campaign to find out what they can do tomorrow?
My number is area code 810
Be careful about getting your number out.
610 4599. If you call to play games, I'm going to answer for you, baby, because I got a shitload of games.
No, that's right.
You gotta keep it real.
I know that's right. She said, "You want to play? We gonna play." But
I'm with you with that. You need something like that because what I see with you is like how I seen with Maze. Something just you not finna go along with the get along, and I love that you said that. Like when you seen the mayor, because when people get called down to the mayor office, they'll attend anything like an ambassador.
Yeah.
right.
Something they made, something that's been pulled out the sky.
Yeah.
Because I might make up something called the ambassador of council then.
Council Prince.
No, you know what? No, you know what? I know what it is. Not the ambassador because he got that. You know what?
War captains was already used by Williamson.
No, I was looking at what's another one? What is
War
another?
kings.
No,
Queens.
El Presidente of the Flint City Council. That means he over the mayor too.
Right, just the El
Yeah,
Presidente.
El Presidente.
Don't give him no ideas, Mickey.
No, I'm just
That will
saying.
come up next.
But it's like I said, it's refreshing. When you get in there, yes. I know you're gonna have your plate full. You're gonna have people pulling at you from both sides. But my heart is not worried because I know something is gonna be done for the people.
Right.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got calls yesterday before church service. A couple pastors called me. The election is Tuesday. I said, yes. He said, well, I'm going to put it on the air at church and let the people know that we're for you.
That's what's
And that did happen. I know it happened at Christ Fellowship. He said he can't vote, but his vote would be me.
Oh, that's what's up.
So
shouts out to moderator Alan Overton,
Facts.
pastor Christ Fellowship.
Yeah, shout out to the pastor.
Yeah.
Let me see who just said they're gonna be there at 7 a.m. for you, Miss. Debbie said her and Diane will be there at 7 a.m. for you,
yes.
Miss.
And I got y'all hats. She gonna have them for y'all, Debbie.
Sharnita Ware said she would be there too.
No, well, they gonna be there for y'all, Debbie and Diane. IB said they gonna play on your phone all night long now.
Come on.
But they gotta leave my phone alone to get to her phone. I need a break. But I'm excited, and I'm glad you're excited, and we just gonna keep this excitement going and rolling through the city of Flint. I think we've been on an uphill momentum wise ever since Jed bought that bus in from Chicago, and they was down there popping them fans.
Yeah.
And that's the type of momentum that we want to keep going in Flint and not get distracted by anything else. We need if you're live, if you got a phone, if you care about Flint, this should be the talk of the town.
Yes.
The election tomorrow
Of the 3rd Ward.
Yep, because of the 3rd Ward.
Make sure you make that clear. I don't need no 1st Ward, 2nd Ward. We would want you to be on the ballot 2nd Ward, but we saying 3rd Ward.
This is the 3rd
Ward.
Only. 3rd Ward
3rd
only.
Ward.
And like I said, Flint is only a little dot on the map. Everybody knows somebody that's in the 3rd Ward.
Yes.
If you're not sure, you have options. You can call the clerk's office because the property portal is giving you your current ward, which is your new ward that we thought didn't start to 2026, but it actually started in 2022. And if you get confused, just go.
Yes.
Just go to your polling site tomorrow and vote. You have 3. You have Burston. You have St. Andrew's Episcopal Church. What street is that on? St. Andrew's Episcopal Church. Now listen, we both was just talking about it, and I can't Remember.
I was finna just name a street,
And
but
we have they
Bursting.
sent out 733 absentee ballots, and as of this morning, only 313 has been sent back.
Hold on, they sent
Ooh,
out how many?
700.
733 ballots went out, and only 317 has been returned.
I got the other ones here somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's on Davidson Road. Thank you, Jasmine.
It's on Iowa.
Iowa.
It's on Iowa, right?
Yeah, it's
Off
Iowa.
of
Right.
Officer Davidson.
Yeah.
Off of I said Officer Davidson. Off of Davidson Road on Iowa, 1922 Iowa Avenue, Flint, Michigan, 48506. So you make sure that if you are in the third ward, the old third ward, if you voted for the past council person, you can vote tomorrow at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church on Iowa Avenue. You can vote. Make sure you're at the right precinct, though. You can
Right.
vote at Burston Fieldhouse on Saginaw Street or either Foss Avenue Activity Center on Foss Avenue. And that's where I seen a lot of people was at Foss Avenue
Yeah.
last time. Foss Avenue was the place to be. So, A10 as always, we'll be live out there all day with you, checking in and going around to the different polling sites. And I'm just happy for you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. And listen, it's okay if you just want to go and get away for the rest of the week after you win this primary tomorrow.
Got to get back out there for August.
See?
We got to
See
keep
what I'm
going.
saying?
We got to
See
get
what
back
I'm
out
saying?
there
I
for
done threw her
August.
alley-oop and she done passed the ball
Yeah.
right back. She said
Gotta
she
get
got to
back
keep
out
going.
No, that's what winners do. You don't take no break. That's what
true.
you do. That's like you know you want it. You get out there and go get it because you have. Listen, like I say, I'm saying nothing but why I would vote for you if I could vote for you, Miss Biggs. Because I done seen people
thank
who
you.
would get to the primary. Oh, we made it. Let's go take a vacation. No, that's when the real fight start.
You got to keep going.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, I know you're going to keep going because, like I said, you did 2 successful. You might have had 4 successful recalls, but a couple people resigned and said, let's take the easy way out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but nah, I'm with you.
Listen, what did Dr. Padroni say? He said, can we place bets on how long it would take them to count those few hundred votes tomorrow? Well, Dr. Padroni, if it's like any of the other elections, I would say by the time the bump comes on tomorrow morning, well, Wednesday morning, we should know.
morning. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
know.
We should know.
Oh, we might find out Thursday. You never know what might happen.
Or we might have a special meeting and he's
Yeah,
going to announce it
yeah.
at the press conference about the following week.
Because this going to be, you know, it take them to count a few thousand, almost 48 hours.
Right.
So,
we knew who the senator was in Georgia.
In the president election.
And the president of the United States before we knew who was mayor right here in Flint, Michigan. I'm telling you, they must count them one by one. I'm talking about licking the thumb every time they flick the piece of paper.
I've talked to a couple people too, and they had absentee ballots, and they said that they wasn't going to send their absentee ballot in. They were going to the polls because they think it's going to be a mess.
Okay.
Yes.
Absentee ballots are going to be a mess.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said this morning, of course it's going to be a mess when you don't have a clean voter roll. That's the only thing that makes me nervous, not about this election, but about every election that will be held in the city of Flint until that voter roll is cleaned up.
Yeah.
And you used to be able to like go in there and check and see, but now they want your driver's license or your license plate number, something crazy that they asking for. So you really can't see if this person, if grandmama's still on the voting roll or not. Right. But we know if they have about 9,000 to 10,000 people that then voted in the third ward tomorrow, we know something wrong with that picture, okay?
Right. And then they gave me a list, and some of the list people on that list were post office box. You know, if they live in the third ward, you should have gave me their address, not their post office box.
Right.
You know, they try to make it hard for you.
Absolutely.
And they don't want to see that you knowing what you're doing. And I'm not a politician.
Right.
I'm not going to act like I'm a politician. But I'm going in here to do the job because I know I got that seat.
Absolutely. Who is it, Sir Gregory? Will you have poll watchers? So I'm assuming he's talking about people that's going to be there tomorrow night to watch the votes get counted.
I do not.
You don't?
I do not. I don't know. No.
Oh, we got to get somebody in there.
We got to get somebody in there.
Yeah, you got to get somebody in there to watch them votes. Does Dominique's office have the final count, or is it Davina's office?
Oh my goodness.
That part I don't know either. Cause
Well, usually the elections come from with the county. The county it's going to be on the county.
It got to get certified at the county, don't it?
Jasmine, you in here? You know it's at the county. I want to say the county. I hope they ain't counting them over there in City Hall tomorrow. If not, we all need to be up in there. They put a table in the middle of council chambers, and everybody just sit around there and watch them. One by one. One for you, one for him, none for him. That's what we need to see tomorrow. Somebody said check the mayor's trunk for the rest of the ballot. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Yeah, no, I said they go to the city, then the city takes them to the county. I hope they don't lose them like they lost them 6 recall sheets.
Right. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, I hope they don't lose them either.
They can play.
They sure can. That's all they do is play.
Yeah, that little clerk office and with this administration, I'm not going to say I don't like them as individuals, but as administration, some of the worst people I have seen down there administrating.
Hey, Tony Showtime Terry from Dade County down there in Florida said, good afternoon. If y'all don't vote for Miss Biggs up there in Flint, we bringing her down here to Miami to help us out. I know that's right.
Oh, no, don't.
I know that's
right. Can't
right.
let you go.
We got somebody to send you. We got somebody, Tony. We got somebody to send you. Help is on the way. I'm telling you, we're going to box her up and send her right down there to you. She came by way of Maryland, and we're going to send her right down there to Miami-Dade County. I'm just saying, you asked for help, I got you, dog. I got you. So, any last words? This is real quick. I wanted everybody to see Miss Biggs, see her spirit is still the same. They keep fighting her, but you can't drag her name.
And we're going to be with her tomorrow.
Too much. I think I'm starting to rhyme. So I'm going to go ahead and take my time and give the rest of it to Miss Beverly Biggs, because she going to win for all the people.
Come on, Miss Biggs, bring us home.
We be out tomorrow. I'm going to be out today knocking on doors, going to some of the absentee ballot people and seeing have they turned their absentee ballot in. If they haven't, to take it down to City Hall today or tomorrow, to make sure that I'm in that seat. Not going to get in the seat. I'm in the seat. And that's my goal, to do what I need to do for the 3rd Ward.
Got out on Dennis. Somebody said they was just approached by a recall for Dennis Pfeiffer at Walmart. Did you see that in our comments? Just got approached for a recall for Dennis Pfeiffer. That's Debbie Luna at Walmart on Corona Road. Couldn't even say his name right yet, because they probably just out there getting paid. Raymond Stripling said poll watchers are imperative to the campaign. We're going to get it together, Raymond. We're going to get it together. You know, sometimes the candidate.
Ernst & Young just put the call out, said we need poll watchers, anyone available.
Hey, come
That's
on.
right.
Listen.
Poll watchers, and we need people. Like, if you out there, you got time, just go to those 3 precincts, check them out, make sure everything is okay. If you see something wrong, go live. I'm telling you, go live, and then go inside and tell somebody at the polling site. And Davina, as always, is supposed to be out there going from precinct to precinct. So we're going to check it out and see. Auntie Sherry said, I claim victory with you, Beverly Biggs Levy. Where's the watch party at? Well, where's the party? We might be sitting in the middle of Philadelphia Street tomorrow.
Might close it off.
Close off Philly. Shut it down over there tomorrow. We don't know yet. But as soon as we find out, we'll let you know.
Yes.
And what Dr. Padroni said, it's a maximum of 3 poll watchers needed, 1 for each polling place. Yeah. Well, it's going to be, see, so maybe I got this wrong. Poll watchers, I know she has people at each location. She definitely has people at each location. And I'm thinking about tomorrow night, like people to watch the votes count in. But poll watchers, yes, but we can always use some more. Like if you want to volunteer and give somebody else a break, yes, call, get in contact with Miss Beverly Biggs. What's your phone number one more time?
810-610-4599.
810-610-4599. Call Miss Beverly Biggs Levy. Tomorrow is D-Day. Flint, we need this small victory. Biggs a bus. Transparency today, trust tomorrow. If y'all don't vote for this lady, y'all gonna hear me talk about sports for the next year and a half, and I don't think none of y'all want to hear that. But that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna say I can't do it no more. I just can't do it.
We won't give up. We will not give up.
We will not give up.
We will not give up.
I know, because you're gonna win. Miss Biggs is gonna win tomorrow. Mickey, any last words?
I'll be there going live.
All right. Oh, one more thing we're supposed to announce for Jedediah. This is specifically for those of you who are about to clip this next part. This is specifically, matter of fact, Miss Biggs gone and exit off the screen. I don't even want her. Thank you, Miss Biggs, for coming. See, this how I take care of people. Exit off the screen, baby, when they clip this. Because it has nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
This is an announcement from Mr. Jedediah Brown. He said he wants to remind everyone to meet him at City Hall in your car at 4:30 for some casket walk that he's having today at 5 o'clock. So if you want to see what that's about, be at City Hall at 4:30 today. Meet Jedediah Brown there. Mickey will be there waiting for you.
And this is when this show, that part has nothing to do with 810. That's strictly Winters Hall. The views. But go ahead.
I'm done. I just did what you
Peace,
told me
family.
to do, boss.
Peace. Yeah, boss. Get your ass here on time.
See y'all later.